Hey guys, Clumsy here. Surprise, surprise. It's raining again. Welcome back to ETS2 Season 2. We are testing out a couple of different stuff today. But first, the route. We ended up in the last episode in Ioannina in Greece. That's as close as I can pronounce it. And today I want to go and travel a little bit in Italy. And actually we'll be ending up in, what is the name of this island? Yes, but eventually we're ending up in France, technically, right? In this place. I won't try to read it anymore because I will just butcher it. But this might be a two-part journey. First part might be this one where we are in Italy. And then we take the ferry from Napoli to Cagliari. And that might be another part right there to end the trip. We'll see how far we can get, okay? But yes, the weather is not really cooperative, but we'll make do, Something I wanted to highlight is I just noticed that we actually just got some nice interior sounds from Drive Safely, from the Sound Fixes mod. It's not really the easiest to hear right now because of the rain. But yeah, I noticed the light switches are different sounding now, and I looked at the updates from the Sound Fixes mod in the Steam Workshop from the 20th of October. We actually got new light switches sounds. Not only light switches, but also the retarder. I think also the blinkers, or maybe not the blinkers, but the wipers, the sticks definitely. And even the hazard warning. Oh, the switches. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, but yes, that's looking good. Ups the immersion even more. And one more thing to up the immersion. Something I do want to try out is that new thing from Drive Safely as well. From the same mod, from the same Sound Fixes mod, which allows us to have reefer sounds in the in an own trailer like what we have. So we use this one, right? The TomTom Lorry by Zmod. I believe what we can do is we can change this to that one. Force enable reefer sound. Press preview. Is that enough? Okay, let's hear it. It's going to be hard to hear with the truck sound and the rain and everything. I think I'm hearing some humming. Yeah, there it is. That humming sound separate from the truck. I think that's the hum of the trailer, the reefer. Okay, and now that that's there, I think we can change this back to lorry. I think that's how you can have both the reefer sound and some voice navigation, if I understood it correctly from Drive Safely, I think. Alright, but yes, let's try it. Let's keep an ear out. And let's go ahead and travel, focusing on the road and just listening to Lori's instructions. Alan, I think, has the best idea sleeping through this trip. This looks like bed weather right here. Yeah, I definitely hear the hum. You guys hear it? If we stop like this for a while, it should die down. Exactly, that's the one. Okay, so it is alive. Good. That steady white noise humming of the reefer is something that I definitely like to have here as an added ambiance. Now what I'm not hearing... Okay, there you go. 50 yards exit right ahead. There, going to Igumenitsa, taking the A2, if I understand it correctly. So now we have the reefer hum and Lori's voice. Awesome. So it looks like this workaround from Drive Safely is working perfectly. Exit right ahead. Yes, definitely this one, A2. Off we go. We'll be taking the ferry here from Greece to Italy. Alright. Let's have a look if my trailer is intact. Indeed it is. And yes, something that you may have noticed, we're now in late autumn, guys. I think it's perfect for the times, right? If you look at the trees, they have all started drying up. That tree has no leaves left. So this is already late autumn, mild winter, I guess you could say, right? And this is something that I think is perfect for this time of the year, mid-November. I think by this time, the leaves are starting to fall off already in most places where there are 4 seasons. In the northern hemisphere, to be specific. And I'm liking the vibe. It's a bit more gloomy, but I guess it's a bit more accurate, isn't it? Oh, and one thing that you might notice, no more floating symbols. We do have, in replacement of these floating symbols, this sewer plate that is a bit thicker than what I remember, which is good, because that was the main problem before. But thank you guys for recommending that to me. The replacing the floating things. Now, you know, when you're picking up something, when you're going through a toll gate, normally there's like a floating icon in there. You can replace that with a mod, and that mod is called, there are lots of them, but the one that I'm using right now is called HN Immersive Symbols. Thank you to the bros who recommended that in Discord. I think it was Calvin and the other guys as well. Lots of people are using it. I think JP is using it too. But yes, it replaces those floating icons with less fake looking ones. So a sewer plate instead of a floating icon, traffic cones instead of the blinking lines when you were parking. Later on we'll see it, but it's very nice. Oh, and look at that, we just passed through the tunnel, and when we went out there's no more rain. Voila, I'll take it. Wow, this looks beautiful, goodness. But yes, I'm really liking the additional vibe from late autumn and the immersive symbols. Thank you guys for that recommendation. Very nice indeed. So far I'm liking it. The only reservation I had with the immersive symbols mod before was about the sewer plate, because it replaces all those floating icons, whether it's a toll gate, whether it's a, oh, this one is the thumbnail shot for show. Yes, let's take that, like there. Good. Very nice view here. Bending bridge. So the immersive symbols mod replaces those floating icons with a sewer plate, and my reservation before was that the sewer plate sometimes, I'm sure you guys have seen this before in older versions of the mod, sometimes it would sink. Yeah, because different we have different levels, right? Different levels of the different elevation, and sometimes the floating icon is supposedly like not really on the ground. Sometimes it's a bit underground. When it's a floating icon, it's not really a problem because it's floating and you always see it. But when you convert that to a sewer plate, the plate sometimes goes underground, so you can't see it anymore. And so you could spend like minutes or sometimes hours, if you're unlucky, looking for the trigger point, you know, to deliver something or to pick up something. Look at those trees, goodness. Late autumn for the win. No more yellow leaves, unfortunately, but I am liking the vibe. Goodness, it's nice to have seasons one way or another, right? Thank you, Grimes, for this amazing mod. But yes, the sewer plate, so that was the problem before. That was my main reservation. Are we going straight here? Oh, okay. Let me add the map here because it's getting a bit hectic. So the sewer plate was my main consideration before, my main reservation, why I didn't enable this immersive symbols mod. I've had instances before in some previous episodes we've encountered that, where we could not find the floating thing, or the sewer plate rather, because it was underneath the ground. But now, thankfully, trucks, is that for trucks? Yes. 4.4 meters clearance. Okay, that should be perfect for us. That is the limit. for a truck anyway. Yes, so we just fit right in. In many parts of Europe, 4 meters is the norm. I think in Finland, was it? Where they allow the, was it 4.4? Something like that. Feel free to fact check me there. Look at the fog here. This fog I think is from late autumn as well. But yes, the sewer plate was the main concern before with the immersive symbols. Thankfully, I think Habdorn, the mod author, found a way around it. He basically just made the sewer plate thicker. So it's like a bit more heavy-duty sewer plate. So I guess in those instances where it would sink underneath because it's thick, it would still come up the ground. Let's see. I like that. You see that sewer plate? That's a lot thicker than what we're used to, than what I've even used to before. So this one you can actually see. Very nice. So you know exactly where you need to stop. Oh, now we can hear the lights better. Turn off the engine here. Definitely sounds different. I think this one is the same. Retarder is different. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Nice. Very nice. Cool. Okay, so let's make our way towards Italy to... Is that Bari? Or Bari? Good. Late at night though. I don't think I like that. 9 p.m. might be better if we sleep. There is a rest area right there and we are not really in a rush. We have 58 hours left before this job is deemed late. So yes, let's chill. Don't need to rush things. We can chill like Alan is doing. Looking good.
Turn right.
Will do. Someone taking a selfie late at night? Maybe they're vlogging. Maybe they've been waiting for us. The clumsy appearance. Probably not. Goodness. Yes, and the lights. Very nice lights with the fog effect. Blends perfectly well with the autumn vibes as well. That's also from a mod. As always, mods list link in the video description. Yes, really liking what we've done here, guys. Amazing contributions from all of you. Thank you for all the inputs. We're building a great series together. We're refining it every episode, and I'm happy to hear all the inputs from you guys. Right, let's go and sleep here. I think I can do that here. Just position myself. Okay, I think we can just hug the edge here. Bend a bit. That white line is where we stop. And this is supposedly a rest area. So yeah, you can see those. No pop-ups. Instead, you have sewer plates, which is not that bad, right? Not unheard of to see those kind of plates in gas stations. Because normally that's where the gas is, right? Sometimes. Right. Oh, that I actually got that trigger point right. There you go. 6:40 a.m. Of course, it's still dark because it's late autumn. Sunrise, I think, is around, I don't know, 7 a.m. 7:30 or even 8 a.m. Getting later and later. I love that lighting. Where's that coming from? That reddish tint. Eni. It's a real gas station in Italy, right? Also in Italy, because Italy is getting closer and closer to the equator, right? But I guess Italy still has 4 seasons technically. It's just not as pronounced. So I'm wondering what kind of trees we'll be seeing. If we'll see trees also having their leaves fall off, yes, like this guy. Or do we have more trees which are like just maybe evergreen, or maybe just unaffected or not as affected by the seasons? Look at the lighting here. This is beautiful. Look at the city lighting, guys. Wow.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Not bad at all. Night driving has never been more fun with these kinds of lights. I like that, actually. cool. Alright, so I think we are on the road here now. Yes, so let's go and hide that and just listen to Lori. Oh, hear how quiet it is? Once we start moving, aside from the truck, you also start hearing the reefer humming very, very quietly. If you're using speakers, you might not even hear it. I think you'll only hear it. Oh, I forgot my lights. My bad. I think you'll only hear it if you are using headphones. Look at that guy. Whoa. Underlights and whatnot. What do you call it? Yeah, fancy stuff like for Need for Speed. Napoli. Yes, that's where we're going. E16. Sure like the signage. The signage in addition, in conjunction with the lights. My goodness, this is very good. I think these are the best lights I've seen so far in the game, in this mod. For the street lights mod. They are very nice looking here in Italy. And so now guys, we are in a fully immersive environment. No overlays at all, right? No game barriers, you know, when the roads are closed, there is no like floating excess. We hid those out using the show game blockers 0. I'm not sure if the mod also removes them, but yes, we don't have them anymore. And we don't have any pop-ups. I removed in the gameplay settings, there's an option to check the keep route advisor hidden. So this guy right here, this route advisor, will never pop up on its own. Even though we pass through a toll gate here and we pay something, it will not suddenly like appear like that. So it's all fully immersive. And now the latest addition, telepass is on the left. Okay, the latest addition are the removals. It's the removal of the floating icons, the final piece of the puzzle, and I am liking it very, very much. So amazing contribution, guys. Thank you for all the inputs. I think we are in a great place here now to have the most immersive experience ever. Oh, and by the way, one watch out for the late autumn mod. Some of you guys might have encountered some bugs during certain times of the day. I think it was most apparent during noon times, like 11 a.m. or 12 noon. I think it was a bug in the late autumn mod. So I can't remember who exactly told me this, but thank you for the heads up. Someone commented in one of the videos that if we're going to try late autumn, make sure to also download the patch. So if you go in the mods list, link in the video description, look under late autumn, and under comments you will see you have to download the patch as well. So download the original late autumn mod, and then that's from Grimes' website, and then just scroll down to the comments in that website and you will see someone reported the issue and Grimes posted a fix. So you will in total download 2 files. The first is the actual late autumn mod and the second is the fix, because otherwise if you don't download the fix during noon times, I think you can encounter some weird shadows. I don't exactly know what happens, I forgot, but it's not pretty. Kind of breaks immersion. So yeah, you guys see the what's it called again? The underlight from that one. It's a red one this time. Lots of pretty fancy cars here in Italy. But yeah, very nice vibe. I keep hoping to see the sunlight. What time is it anyway? 6:43. Oh yeah, it won't come up anytime soon. It's probably an hour before before the sunrise kicks in. I am starting to see it over the horizon though, kind of peeking out bit by bit, right? It's not as black the skies anymore. So that's actually looking pretty beautiful. But yeah, it's going to look even more so when the sun really starts peeking out. And yes, second by second we are seeing beautiful, and the skies are super clear, so we can see everything that's happening. 1 second now, let me just check the GPS. Maybe Lori has fallen asleep, because we actually should be taking this one right here, and she has not been signaling me. Is it this one? No, actually, it's still this one. No, it's correct. It's correct. Good. Napoli, indeed. Good. Alright. The highways here in Italy are so nice to drive in. So relaxing. There we go, guys. Well, the sun has risen. Or is rising, but yeah, you get that fully gloomy vibe. I guess UK folks are pretty familiar with this kind of weather, right? This looks like UK weather. But yes, we didn't really get that jaw-dropping sunrise. It's more the gloom that we got, but at least the sun is up and we can see the trees better. Yeah, definitely autumn vibes here. I can almost feel the cold. How cold is it? 8 degrees. Is that normal in Italy? You guys let me know, but that sounds about right. If we're thinking about autumn, 8 degrees sounds about right. Man, 8 degrees. That's pretty cold, but that's pretty nice actually. I like that. When I'm going out to other countries, I like having that kind of weather, maybe around 10 degrees, 10 to 20. So I get to wear some layers. I get to dress up a bit, because I never get to do that when I'm here in my home country, in Singapore and the Philippines. So yes, having this kind of this vibe really appeals to me. Now I perfectly understand some of you might feel completely different, right? Because some of you might be fed up with this kind of thing you see every day. So maybe for you, you like to keep it always summer in game, so you don't need seasons, because you already have it in real life. That's often how we have it, right? You kind of crave for what you don't have. It's not really one is better than the other, you just want something different. Something that breaks the monotony, something that breaks the routine or whatnot. But yeah, for me, I'm really liking this because I always see sunlight. Or maybe sometimes it's raining, but I never get 4 seasons in here. We don't have 4 seasons in here, so anywhere I can get it, I will take it. What is that tree? Humongous tree right there. Is that what you call what do you call these things? Baobab, maybe? I forget. Very nice though. Very nice. I think I also have, what's that mod? Oh, I forgot the name, but it's by Murphy. Europe Reskin? I forgot the name, the exact name, but it's in the mods list under graphics section. I think I also have it enabled, but in the lower priority in the load order. But I'm not sure if it's affecting any of the textures, if any of the trees we're seeing. It should change some of those. I'm just not sure which ones. Oh, look at that. Looks like the clouds are thinning out. Looks like the sky is brightening. Getting that bluish vibe now. Very nice. I'm liking it. Not as gloomy anymore. I'll take it. Start seeing the blue sky. Not overcast anymore. The clouds. More like, what do you call this? I don't know. Scattered clouds, maybe? Oh, yeah. Here we go again with the vehicle suddenly cutting in and whatnot. But that was my bad, because it was supposedly a 70-kilometer strip of road there, that bridge. And I particularly like these railings, these like brown rusty colored railings. I think I remember it. I've only been in Italian highways once in real life. We went to Italy once, and we spent most of our time in Rome. Well, that last bit of our trip. And when we were about to go back to Singapore, So it was like a Rome to Singapore flight. So of course from Rome we had to take a, actually I'm not sure how did we take a cab? I guess we took a cab or something similar from Rome, the city center, to the airport, to Fiumicino. Roma is that way. But yes, I'm not sure where the airport is. But yes, you have to take the highway, and I remember the same vibes as I'm seeing right now. It was also autumn back then. And I think I remember the brown railings too. I think that was very distinctive to me, if I remember correctly. Now, my memory might be failing me yet again because of, you know, goldfish and stuff, but oh, look at that. Someone broke down. And what is this? Is this Vesuvius? This is a volcano, I think, right? If it's this one. Oh my goodness, me and volcanoes were not really best of friends. I've had a bit of too close for comfort encounters with volcanoes in Flight Simulator. I think my first ever flight on stream, we almost went head on towards a volcano. I knew nothing about reading charts back then. I was too trusting of air traffic control. But yeah, it was a very memorable experience. That would be the equivalent of the Mexican boat. Oh yo 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 yo. Defensive driving. That Renault. Goodness, he was just hammering straight, huh? Scary stuff. Napoli. Okay, Sud is for south, I'm sure, and Porto is, I guess, port.
Yards, exit right ahead.
That sounds like where we're going.
Exit right ahead.
And yes, looks like it's perfect once we get to Napoli here, to Naples. Then it's about time to take the ferry and then cut for part 2. Third exit. Roger that. So that's the first one. Count with me, guys. Here's the second one. Okay, third one is basically on the opposite side. Gotcha. Sky turned a bit reddish. What time is it? 9 a.m. Oh, not too reddish. Not as bad as late autumn in ATS. Late autumn in ATS I cannot stand. Unfortunately, it's too red. Although, I actually got an idea. I might try it. Because before I used to do it back when we had foggy weather or natural lux. I would download late autumn mod and I would delete the climate files. So I would have the trees but none of the skybox and timing changes. That would mean the temperatures would be not accurate, but at least I won't have that reddish sky in ATS. I might try that. I got that idea from you guys in Discord when you were talking about deleting certain stuff in the SCS file, inside the SCS file. So thank you for the idea.
Exit ahead.
This one right here. Looking good. Train. Are we still hearing the hum of the reefer? I think we are, yes. I kind of hear it very subtly.
Go straight.
Straight, okay. I'll trust you. Centro is that way. That's not where we're going. We're going to the port. Oh my goodness. Look at this view, guys. Look at this view. Looks so real, isn't it? Oh yeah. What's the speed limit here? 40 maybe? Yeah, probably 40. Let's have a quick look. Indeed. Okay. Slow it down. There we go.
After 100 yards, turn left.
Turn left, okay. Okay, I think I remember this part now.
Turn
With all
left.
those houses across the hills. Okay. Looking good. I wonder how long the ferry ride is.
Turn right.
Turn right then this time. Okay, gotcha. But that's where we're going for sure, right? That's the ferry. Follow the stop sign. Full stop. Don't do a rolling kind of thing. So there's stop sign there, safety first. Let's follow the directions.
Turn left.
Here? Yeah, makes sense. So let's stop here. Right, no cars right now. Might be a bit early. It's okay, we can wait. That's one thing that would be interesting, wouldn't it? If the ferries actually had schedules, so you had to catch up to it. And if you arrive late, you have to wait for the next ferry, and that might make you late for your job. Just an additional immersion factor, right? That you're really trying to catch something, because right now it's always like the ferry is always just waiting for you. You're waiting whenever you arrive, then it goes. And it never leaves you behind. Okay, this is the trigger point. I think I got it. Yes. Now we have to pick the right one. Cagliari, yes. Palermo, no. Barcelona. Oh, it goes direct to Barcelona. 14-hour trip. So that should be, oh crap, that's evening I think by that time. Alright. Ajaccio, I think is how you pronounce it. Probably not. 4 degrees, even colder in here. Well, it is nighttime, so that kind of makes sense. So 1 second, I need to sleep. Yikes, where's the rest area? Well, I think I'll just sleep here. Hang out here maybe. Yeah. Let's see, let's find a cozy spot. I think there on the left side there is like a pickup point somewhere. So this one here. Yeah, maybe I can just park here next to these trailers. Hang out for the night, because it is, what time is it? 11 p.m. Yeah. So I think it would be perfect if we rest here. And then we start at around 8 a.m. I get a good night's sleep. Let's double check the timing. 31 hours left. Yeah, no problem there. I do have the increased delivery time on, so we don't have to rush things. So we can sightsee and focus on driving during the day. Driving at night is good from time to time, but it's not the ideal for videos like this for sure. We're kind of not really flat on the ground, although that doesn't look too bad. All right, let's do it. Why is that sewer plate colored white? Anyway, we'll have to check. Anyway, okay. So thanks for watching, guys. Catch you in part 2. We'll finish this trip, and I'll show you how the traffic cones look like in the immersive symbols mod. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Clumsy Trucking. Catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.